Karen thought she was slick, trying to use her so-called master HOA key to steal my truck right in front of my house. But when the cops showed up, she was the one hauled off in handcuffs. It was a quiet Saturday morning, and I was just finishing loading up my truck for a weekend fishing trip. My truck isn't just transportation. It's my pride and joy. I'd spent years restoring it, and it gleamed like new in the driveway. That's when I saw her, HOA Karen, marching across the street like she owned the entire neighborhood. Clipboard in one hand, jingling keys in the other. She barely glanced at me before heading straight for my truck. "Excuse me," I called out. She shot me a smug look. "HOA rules say oversized vehicles can't be parked in the driveway overnight. I'm authorized to move it." I frowned. Authorized by who? Because it sure ain't me. Without answering, Karen shoved one of her so-called master HOA keys into the lock and started jiggling. The truck didn't budge. She huffed, tried another key, and then another, looking more and more frantic. That's when I pulled out my phone and started recording. "Karen," I said, keeping my voice calm, "you're attempting to break into my vehicle. That's a crime." She froze, then tried to bluff. "This isn't your truck. It's HOA property now. I'll call the police." "Good," I told her. "Call them. Let's clear this up." Sure enough, she dialed. Minutes later, a patrol car rolled up. Karen ran toward the officers, pointing at me like I was the criminal. "There, he's violating HOA rules. Arrest him and tow that truck immediately." The officers walked over, asked me for my ID, and then I showed them the registration with my name on it, along with the live recording of Karen shoving her keys into my lock. The cops turned to Karen. "Ma'am, this man owns the vehicle. Do you have an explanation for trying to break into it?" Her face went pale. I was just enforcing HOA rules." One officer shook his head. "Ma'am, that's not how the law works. You attempted unlawful entry into private property." Before Karen could protest, the cuffs were out. She screamed as they read her rights, still insistent she was just doing her job. The entire neighborhood came out to watch. Phones were up, people were whispering, and for once, Karen wasn't in control. She was being stuffed into the back of a squad car. I looked around and smiled. Guess the master key doesn't open jail cells. Needless to say, Karen hasn't come near my truck since.